My name is Kevin Ray, and you're listening to Truckers and Others. It's only Tuesday. It's going to be a long week, man. I don't know if you can hear it, but I got some sickness in this voice. It is not good. It was a rough night last night. Yep, running the Des Moines route. It's almost 1 now though, so I'm headed back to the landfill. Gonna get this shit offloaded, and then probably go home and take a nap. Is what I'd really like to do. And realistically, that's what I'll do. I'd like to get the garage worked on a little bit more. Tried working on it a little last night. Got home from work, said hi to the family, and then I went downstairs. Started working on the garage. The wife is also sick, so she kindly asked me to come inside and watch the children so she could go take a break for a little bit. Apparently the kids did not take a nap yesterday, so it was full go for her all day. But I did move a little bit of stuff. I got the fire cabinet. I'm going to call it a fire cabinet. It's just a metal chest cabinet thing. But I'm going to call it my fire cabinet because it's all metal, and that's where I can put all my chemicals and stuff. I know it's not regulation or whatever, but that's my fire cabinet. I got all the shit taken out of there. I got it all cleaned up and moved up and out of the way. But before I was able to get really around to organizing and moving some shit around, well, I did get all the trash loaded in the back of my pickup truck. I meant to drive the pickup truck to work today, but I totally forgot. And I didn't do that. It would have been nice if I had the garage cleaned out and I could have had my wife's car parked up in the garage. So whenever I get home today, I could park my car off to the side, to the left of the truck, and then I wouldn't have to park my car in the street and then move the truck out and then move my car back. Got to do some musical cars, musical parking spots. But whatever, I got all the trash, well, not all of it, but a lot of it done. And now I just need to get the garage, while there's the least amount of stuff in there as possible. Right now is when I need to get everything organized, get the workbench, which is just a fold-up table. That's all it is. But it's an old, beat-up, heavy-duty workbench or whatever. Or folding table is all it is. But get that put where it needs to go. It's got a small toolbox. My first toolbox I ever got. It's just like a little Stanley, stackable. I got that on top of that workbench. I need to get that moved over, and then I got all of our. Well, it's really all my collectibles, but we have all these plastic totes with lids on it that seal nicely. I got all my collectibles put in that and put up on top of the dog kennel. I made a shelf up there and got all that stuff put up. They do take up quite a bit of room, so I'm glad I got those up and out of the way. Now I just got to get the tool bench, the toolbox, and a couple of shelves moved around. a bunch more shit that I'd like to take out. Guy in front of me just got over, and I'm not sure why. Probably because of the rough road up ahead. But it's not rough yet, buddy. It's not rough yet. It'll be rough here real soon, I promise you. But right now, this is pretty smooth pavement. So I went inside. I got all the trash loaded up. My buddy came over and helped me move a couple of things around, but then I had to go inside. The wife was having a rough time, so got inside, and I made another sausage dish because I had like a pack of 2 sausages, Cajun sausages. I made one with the bow tie noodles, and I tried to follow some recipe as closely as I could. And it was okay. I mean, I'm thinking if the noodles were cooked all the way and I cooked the sausage a little bit more, it would have been better. But last night, oh, God, it was so fucking good. I did it with rice this time. Just minute rice in the microwave. Nothing special about it. But I added a lot more cream cheese to it this time to make it even creamier. Oh God, it was so fucking good. I mean, if I had onions and peppers, it would have been even better. But it was pretty fucking delicious. And I cut the sausage instead of cutting the sausages squarely. I cut them kind of at an angle, so they're a little bit oblong shaped. Not that that makes a difference at all, but it was so good. And then I knew I had to get up early. We got the kids put to bed early because they didn't nap, so they were falling asleep on the couch. Got them put in bed, and then I started to really not feel good. I started getting like a sore throat and stuff, which is some of the symptoms my wife was having a couple days ago. And I was like, man, I don't feel good at all. So I'm going to get cuddled up under a blanket, put in a fresh dip. This is after I ate, and watch some TV. Dude, I was so uncomfortable. I was so cold. And it was, we had the heat on in the house. That the temperature in the house did not change. It should have been fine, but I was so fucking cold to the bones. I'm guessing I had a fever or something. I didn't check, but I was so goddamn cold. It was ridiculous. I mean, if my blanket was a little bit uncovered where my feet were, it felt like somebody had a air conditioning unit blowing in my freaking fan. Or under my blanket. It was ridiculous how cold I was. And then I finally, was so uncomfortable that I went and laid in the bedroom, and I'm just laying in bed just shivering, like fucking crazy. I felt like a chihuahua, shivering for no goddamn reason, shivering the whole damn time. I eventually did fall asleep. I made sure I got all my fucking alarms set because I knew I had to wake up early as fuck. I had an alarm set at like 3:50, 4 o'clock, 4:05, 4:15. Just kind of sporadic. I wanted to get up at 4:30, at the latest, and I set a bunch of fucking alarms because I will sleep. I will wake up, get up, take a piss, turn off the alarm, or hit snooze. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I tried to cover up. I usually cover the mic so you can't fucking hear my sneeze or whatever, but sorry about that. I woke up to every fucking alarm, but I was having some sort of weird dream where there was like I was learning. So I don't know what the fuck it was, but I felt so clear and like smart. I don't fucking know what it was. It was so weird. I was like, I was waking up like right as the fucking alarm was going off. I was reaching over and turning it off, and I don't know what it was a weird feeling I had this morning, and I don't know why. I mean, I know why because I'm lazy motherfucker, but I kept hitting the fucking snooze until it was like almost 5:30. I was like, oh fuck me, what did I do? I'm up an hour and a half before I really needed to be up. This is fucked. And I still gotta get shit packed up, pack my lunch because, I need to. I've had enough of buying lunches and shit. I need to just start packing my own lunch again. Sandwiches are not good every fucking day, but you know what? I'd rather just save some money that way. Uh, and dude, I got onto my front doorstep, ready to, with all my shit ready to go. At least I thought so. And I opened the front door. I ain't got no boots on. I was like, oh fuck. So I had to run back upstairs, get my boots on, come back downstairs, and I'm like, all right. If I forgot my boots, I'm probably forgetting something else. Let's see. What do I got here? I forgot the whole loaf of bread. I've done that before, where I've packed my whole lunch, and then I didn't pack any bread, and then it's like, what the fuck? Then I get in the car, and I have you ever seen that video of a person getting rescued? They're on a stretcher hanging from a helicopter. And the stretcher is way up in the air, and it starts to spin. And it starts to spin faster and faster and faster and faster. Now, I know whoever was on that stretcher went through a very traumatic time, and I'm not trying to diminish them whatsoever. But I feel the way I felt this morning is probably the way that person felt, the day after that happened. They were so dizzy. They were dizzy for a couple of days. So I woke up dizzy, horrible headache, sore throat, snotty nose, congested sinuses. It was horrible. It's what my wife likes to call the man flu. It's, I don't know. If I did not feel good. But once I got to work, I mean, I did the speed limit the whole way to work, which is not normal. I usually fucking haul ass all the way to work. But I got there at like 6:15. Not bad, The latest you want to leave, where you want to leave is before 6, really. At 6:15, all right, yeah, it's a little bit late, but not bad. Then I finally got in the truck and got going at 6:30. I'm not that far behind today. And then, I'm going to be at the landfill at 2:15. And it takes me about half an hour to get offloaded. They close at 3. So I think I'll be perfectly fine. But they got I-35 shut down for like 10 miles. I don't know. It's super weird that you got to get off on this little fucking back road. And the back road is not fucking good. Not for trucks. Shit. Because the shoulder drop off is real. The shoulder drop off, it's all fucked up on the side of the road. I got squirrely. The person in front of me, got squirrely. I saw some trucks coming the opposite direction. They got squirrely in some spots. Oh, it was fucking crazy. Like, Jesus Christ, we need to make sure we don't fucking crash into somebody on the only fucking way to get around on I-35 right now. It's amazing there hasn't been an accident over there. People were pulling over like crazy, though. I don't know what the fuck their deal was, but there was all sorts of people pulled over on little side roads to that diversion they set up, the detour. Um, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do today. Getting in the garage would be nice. I just don't think I'm up for it right now. Feel pretty shitty. But I don't know. Maybe I'll feel better after unloading 18 totes. And whenever I got on the scale, I did the math and made sure that I was good on my weights. I'm a little back heavy, so I really should move my axles back a little bit. I'm a little front light and back heavy. If I move my axles back a little bit, I'm thinking like one or two notches. And I wanted to, because they got a scale where you got to scale in and scale out of the facility that I'm grabbing all these totes and shit from. And today I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna get up on the scale a couple of times, at least two times, and maybe move my axles around to make sure I'm as even as possible. But there's a line of trucks for the scale, which is, I don't know, I guess I got there kind of late, and it's, there's a lot more people there than there normally are. So I was like, all right, I'll just get on the scale once, do the math, and if I'm good, I'll go. And I was good. I got 32,000 on my trailer axles, and I got 30,000 on my tractor axles, and then 10,000 on my steers. So pretty good. Nothing too crazy going on here. And the scale was closed, which was nice. Both the Des Moines, or not the Des Moines, but the Iowa scale, the North I-35 North scale, it was closed, and the I-35 South Missouri scale was closed. So that was kind of nice. Oh, and also when I started out my morning, I get out on the highway and I'm driving, and I guess my truck, finally got to like operating temp, and then I got a bunch of fucking lights dinging and flashing on my. It's just my coolant, and the little wrench popped up. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I pull over and I check it, and it's at the minimum line, but I guess it was just a hair too much on the minimum line. So I had to pull over and grab some coolant, top her off. It only took about half a jug of 50/50, so whatever. I don't know. It was really annoying that shit happened, especially today. But what are you going to do? There's no leaks under the truck where it was parked at the shop. There's no leaks. Whenever I pulled over and added coolant to it, I didn't notice any leaks or anything. It was barely any missing, really. But, it was missing. So it's like, where the fuck did it go? This guy does not want to let me over. He's like, I just got on the highway. I know you got over to let me on, but I'm going to fucking stay right in your fucking blind side zone because I can go fast too. Yeah, he can go about half a mile an hour slower than me. Get out of the way, motherfucker. Guess I'll just stay in the fast lane. There ain't nobody behind me. I'll just stay over here, I guess, for a little bit. But yeah, nothing too exciting for today's episode so far. I'm going to come back to you in a little bit. Woohoo! Buddy, I didn't believe it. There was no way I was going to believe it until it happened. It happened. Oh man, I'm so excited. So I talked to the guy that's in charge of this job at our company. He's the salesman that set up this job. Going to Des Moines, back to Kansas City with a load of waste totes, liquid totes. I'm in a dry van, right? Now this landfill has a requirement for if it's any liquid loads, you must reweigh every single time, no exceptions. Well, guess what, buddy? I just got the fucking exception. I didn't believe it, but it worked. It fucking worked. I said, hey man, to the guy that works at our company. I said, dude, it's so dumb that I pull in there in a dry van, offload, and then have to reweigh every fucking time. I understand, like a tanker truck, you may have some solids left in your truck. The only person that would be hurting would be my company. You know, we'd be paying more for, I don't know how to explain it, but that's how it would turn out, is we would be paying more and dumping less. If we still had solids in our trucks and stuff. So it doesn't make sense, anyways, that you have to reweigh liquid loads. I mean, yeah, there could be a difference there, but the landfill apparently doesn't want more money for less product. But with this fucking load here, I've been reweighing every fucking time, and I'm like, I brought it up the first 2 times maybe, and I'm like, you really need me to reweigh? I mean, it's a dry van. Every fucking item is going to be coming out, and I reweigh every single time. Can you please do? They're like, no exceptions, is what they always say to me every fucking time. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you fucking people! Like, the problem is they don't have an outbound scale, so it's you got to do a fucking U-turn. You got to wait in line. You got to wait in line again. You got to do a bunch of U-turns. You almost get fucking hit because these dump truck drivers, or not dump truck drivers, the fucking garbage haulers just haul ass everywhere. They don't give a fuck about anything. They're just in and out, running around, listening to their fucking Jamie Foxx mixtape or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. They're fucking they don't even see other people. They just fucking are running around like crazy. And yeah, anyways, I'm like, you know what? You got to make me reweigh every fucking time. This is ridiculous. I'm like, hey man, if I didn't have to reweigh, this job would be 5 times better. And he called. I was at the shop one of these days, the office, I mean, and he said, hey, by the way, I called them and I told them that they're dumb as fuck and they don't need to reweigh you. So you're good, dude. I'm like, really? He's like, yes. I'm like, that's fucking awesome, dude. And so I pulled in here. I got up on the scale, went over there, and I was waiting for him to say, all right, I'll see you on your way back down. 'Cause that's what he always fucking says. I'll see you on your way back down. No, you won't. He got his stapler out. He stapled my weigh sheet to my manifest and gave it back to me. He said, you're good to go. What? Dude, my day, I could, get my leg cut off later today and I'd still be Like, dude, today was a win. Um, maybe that's a little dramatic. You know, being a quadriplegic would probably be a pretty good hindrance on my day. But I'm gonna back over here into this fucking hole. You know, I'm pretty upset at this landfill because the last time they were like, "You are not putting that thing in the solidification pit," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Because I picked up. I don't even know if I talked about it, but it's dog medicine. And the paperwork I had said take it to solidification. And then I get here and they're like, you better fucking not. Even though anything that goes into solidification gets just churned up and then dumped in general trash. So it doesn't really has no fucking effect on anything whatsoever. But anyways, I'm here. I need to talk to my buddy and get back in here. So, but I just wanted to give you a little update on that. Because I'm so excited I don't have to reweigh. Is that something dumb, you know, to be excited about? Probably. But I'm like a little kid in the candy store now. I'm so excited, just can't hide it. Oh man, here we go. I would have paused this recording, but I'm already backing up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep backing up. Let's see here. That looks good there. All right, I'll be back. Well, hoping that working out was gonna make me feel better. It was good. It's a good idea, but did not make me feel any better. That I don't know. That it's just water, some sort of water chemical mixture is what I'm dumping off, and some of this shit smells so fucking bad, dude. And it gets into your nose and your throat, and you can hear it. You start hearing things. Oh, I don't like any of that shit. But got all 18 totes offloaded, nice and quickly. I think I pulled in here at 220. It's 310. So not so bad. And guess what? Instead of, spending another 15 minutes trying to weigh out, I'm just going to drive on by. Because I got my scale ticket already. Hell yeah. I'm very happy about that. Yeah, there's some sort of mystery going on I-35. I don't know what it is. They got 10 miles of it shut down. And, I was on there last week, and everything seemed fine. But now they got it. I don't know, man. It's so weird. They got it shut down. They got all the roads around shut down also. Like there's the route that you have to take to bypass. That's the only route you can take. All the other roads are shut down. So it takes you down one of them roads up to a roundabout, and even the people coming the other way on the roundabout, everybody can only go one direction. There's no, and I saw back there they had another road closed sign further up the hill, and I saw Swifty over there doing a U-turn. I saw some other like little farmers and stuff with pickup trucks and stuff get stopped there and turned around. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, they made it as far as they made it. All they got to do is drive from there to where I'm at right now, and they could probably get back on the road. But all them cops, now I don't know what was going on, but it looked like they were turning them all around. So they're going to have to backtrack, find another entrance to the highway, then come all the way back up, and then take the detour. I don't know. whatever they got going on over there seems pretty ridiculous. Seems like they got all the roads shut down. So once you get to this point, you can't travel in that entire area until you get back up on the highway, and you can't backtrack. Like even on the bridges, the overpass to the highway, that's blocked off on both sides also. So the people that are getting on the northbound can't even get on the bridge because they got that blocked off. You have to go north on the I-35. The people coming south, they can't turn right. They have to turn left, go over the bridge, and take the detour. I don't know, man. There's some weird shit going on. I've never seen a detour like that with that many DOT officers and police officers and stuff. It's like something happened on that 10-mile stretch. I'm not sure what it was. I probably will not look into it, even though it would be interesting to know. But I mean, I'm going to go by there again tomorrow, and maybe it'll be open. Maybe it'll be closed. I don't know. It kind of looked like they were opening up the southbound lanes as I was coming up to it because there weren't near as many cones out. It looked like they were picking them up. But, I got out on the highway and there was nobody out coming from, whenever I merged onto the highway, there was no other cars there. So if they had been picking up the cones and letting people go by, that would have been flooded with cars and trucks and stuff. And I'd have been like, God damn it, if I would have waited another minute or two, I'd have been home free. But I don't know. I'm interested to see. I think I saw a sign saying the 19th and 20th it's going to be closed. So we'll see. Hopefully it's open tomorrow. I do not like that detour. It's on a little back road that's the shoulder's falling off on 50% of the fucking road, either direction you're going, making trucks go squirrely and shit. It's not good. You got these guys in pickup trucks with campers, and I don't know if they're truck drivers by trade, but they get real squirrely with their fucking campers and pickup trucks. Those big fucking campers and shit. And they're going down into the ditch, hitting that shit. I did see a couple of chrome pieces of mirrors laying on the ground. So somebody smacked mirrors going down that road somewhere or another. But I am very excited that I am done. I'm headed back to the shop. I just got a 10-minute drive. Get there, fuel up, put some def in here, and park it off to the side, get in my car, and go home. I cannot wait to get home. I don't feel as shitty as this morning, but I do feel like fucking shit. Not good. But anyways, I think that's about all I got for you guys for today, the 20th. So, talk to y'all soon. Adios. Keep all 18 down. Please. For the love of God, keep all 18 down. Because if they're not all down, what are they doing? Okay? You got to keep them down. Don't be flipping the truck. I flipped a truck once. It was not fun. Maybe I'll tell you about that. I talked about it once before. But I flipped a fucking 10-wheeler. Back truck. It was not fun. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But it wasn't as good as it could have been either. But keep all 18 down. Adios. Bye-bye.